Got to be happy to have the boats in their natural habitat back on the water.
Boats in the water is where they're supposed to be at, without a doubt.
Well, you've had a great weekend for the in-water boat show, and it's nice to be outside and let people take a look at them and where they're meant to be. Have you had a lot of interest this weekend?
There has definitely been a lot more interest this weekend than there has been in the past years, but for the first time in a very, very long time, this show has gotten 3 days of exceptional weather, which is really helping everybody out, not just us.
We have no complaints, do we?
Not as of yet, and today is working out to be a pretty good day. They got a little bit of rain coming in this afternoon, early evening, but everybody should be back home by then.
Well, this boat in particular is a great example of the offerings that you have through P.D.Q. Let's talk about this model.
This one here is a 25-foot SS model. It's basically the middle ground of where you can go. There's a couple models below this, and then the one that's sitting next to us is the model that's above. It's a little bit shorter, but this one here is 25 foot, 150 horse, very reasonably priced, right around the $30,000 mark.
And when we talk footage in the tunes, it's so nice because it's a lot more usable footage. A lot of times a boat can be 29, 30 feet, and you don't see a lot of room for passengers and cargo, but you certainly do in a tune.
On what Lowe is trying to provide is they're trying to provide a boat that is user-friendly, which means using it first and the capabilities of being friendly to everybody that you have on board, whether it's being seating, storage capabilities, just the sheer ride, all of that takes in consideration first. But first and foremost, they want you to use the boat. They don't try and overfluff it and put all these bells and whistles on that everybody's afraid to touch because they're going to get fingerprints on it or get it dirty. The boat is designed to be used, and that's what their goal is. And I think they really do a very, very good job of it.
And along that lines, ease of maintenance. I mean, you got an outboard motor, right? So we're not looking at winterization and de-winterization.
Yeah, this 154-stroke Mercury that's on the back, very easy to maintain. Basically, depending on how many hours you run, you're either going to run 1, maybe even 2 years on an oil change. So, winterizing, there really almost is no winterizing. I do recommend, fuel stabilizer your last couple of times out in case you know that you're going to be down for a few months. But you put it up on your lift, the motor self-draining, your winterizing is done.
And of course, Lowe is quite well known for another type of boat that you have on your lot. You don't have any here at the boat show today, but you got some nice fishing boats out there as well.
Yeah, we got plenty of fishing boats over at our sales lot over on Bagnell Dam Boulevard. And there's anything from flat bottom John boats to modified V's to deep V's. We even have that center console with the bimini top up there, the 22 foot with the 200.
Sweet.
We did finally get that in the water, and it is a 50-plus mile-an-hour boat with a 200 Verado on that and a 22-foot boat. It's going to be a very, very interesting package moving forward.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely fun when I had it out, and we still got a little bit of tweaking to do because the prop that Lowe told us to put on it was not the right one. It wasn't big enough, so the boat will be faster than what I just quoted.
Absolutely. It's amazing. It seems like everything keeps going faster now.
And that's the way all the pontoons seem to be going. To see a pontoon with anything less than a 150 is kind of a rarity, unless it's a very one-off specific small inland lake somewhere, maybe a private lake. You might see like a regular pontoon, where down here everything is now tri-toon to handle the rough water, to give you the performance that you want, to be able to water ski. But when you see a small engine on a small pontoon, it's not staying here, it's going somewhere else.
We're glad that you're staying here year after year, that we know we can count on P.D.Q. How can folks find you online?
Online, you can get us at pdqmarine.com. If you want to email us, it's pdqmarineservice@hotmail.com. Phone number is 365-5900, area code 573.
Always great talking to you, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the water this summer.
Planning on being there. We'll see you out there.